Says we are now live. Awesome, awesome. Welcome, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much, Insiders, for joining in. I am so excited to have my friend Nick Lindauer from Southside Market and Barbeque here to talk about the affiliate program. We have a ton of stuff to cover. And Nick, I'm going to give you just a second. I'm going to let you tell us all about you and about Southside. But Insiders, if you have any questions, you can drop those in the comments below and we will get to it. I'm looking to see, yeah, there we go. People are telling me we're online now, so I always make sure of that first. So if you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments below. If you are watching this on replay, you can comment here, or if you're watching this on our YouTube, you can comment below and or send us an email to Apogee Agency. So Nick, thank you again so much for joining us and giving us some of your time. So let's jump right in. Tell us all about Southside Market, how it got started. Tell us a little about you, all of it.
Okay. Well, Southside Market and Barbecue is actually the oldest barbecue joint in the state of Texas on record, and it's still operating. We're unofficially the oldest joint in the United States. We haven't found all of those records yet, but we're still working on that. We have been in operation since 1882 out of Elgin, Texas, which is just right by Austin, Texas. We make all of our sausages here in Elgin, and then we distribute to our restaurant locations throughout Central Austin. And then we also have H-E-B and Walmart that we distribute to as well. We started, literally, the gentleman that started the business his name is William Moon, and he started by distributing the sausages door to door as he was, just being a basically butcher shop on wagon wheels, and then opened up the restaurant location in 1886 as a meat market. And that's why each of our locations does have an actual meat market where you can get meats by the pound, sausage by the pound, or our fresh packaged items. And so as demand grew, the restaurant expanded. In 1968, the Bracewells bought Southside Market and Barbecue, and now we are third generation owned and operated as well. So hopefully we'll eventually be fourth generation owned and operated, but they're still, I don't even think they can drive yet. So we're still working on that generation. But yeah, so everything is made and packaged right here in Elgin, Texas.
So how many locations do you have now?
We have 4 restaurant locations, and those are here in Elgin. We have another location in Bastrop, Texas, and then Austin, Texas, and Hutto, Texas. So very much a central Texas restaurant chain.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I worked in Texas. We were just talking about this. I worked in Texas for a year, and I would commute. And I would stay there for a week, and then I would come home for a week and go back for a week. It was 10 years ago, and I still miss the food from Texas. So that was what stood out. So I love it. So you're shipping like authentic Texas right to people's doors.
Absolutely. Everything is smoked. I mean, I'm sitting on the second story of the building. This is an old bank building. We added a USDA inspected facility behind it. So everything is smoked and made literally right underneath me. And then we ship it out. So we do have distribution facilities that we distribute from, so that when we do ship to a customer, say in Florida, they can get it within 2 days. And those are in Ohio and California now. And then we ship out here out of Texas as well, some items. And then for our customers that are like food trucks and other restaurants, we also distribute through Cisco and US Foods. And then we will mail, giant 50-pound boxes of sausage if we have to, if somebody needs that much sausage.
I normally have a candle going behind me, but I think that your office probably smells better than mine ever.
No. I'm used to the smell by now, but sometimes I'll smell my clothes and it's bad.
You smell like a smoker. That's so funny. All right, so let's talk about some of the specific products, and I know you have one to show us. So when we first launched this program, I got excited about the sausage slammers because I was a keto girl, and I love that those look like the quintessential everything that everyone loves about keto. But you have all kinds of products. Will you tell us about some of your top sellers?
Yeah. So this is the one you just mentioned, the sausage slammer here. They come in 3 packs. If you are in Central Texas, you can get them in our meat market, not smoked, but we do ship them nationwide, fully smoked. These are handmade, so it's something that is actually very labor intensive. Everyone can make them themselves at home, but we do it and then we smoke it, and so it's better. It starts with a jalapeno. We remove the seeds out of the jalapeno, and then we stuff that jalapeno with a high melt cheddar cheese, wrap that in our homemade sausage, and then wrap that in bacon and then smoke it. So it is keto friendly. It is not healthy, as most keto foods are not, but they are delicious. Because they are pre-smoked, you can eat them right out of the package, but we do recommend being reheated, of course. And then what most people do is they use that, they'll throw these on the barbecue while they're cooking something else or a larger item. And then they will slice these and serve them as an appetizer. And they go super fast because they're not spicy, because we've removed all those seeds from the jalapeno. You get the flavor, but it's not a whole lot of heat. Now, every once in a while, you will get that one jalapeno that is just crazy hot, but that can happen.
Yeah, I like that they're not crazy hot. They just have that jalapeno, that like signature jalapeno flavor, but then it kicked up with that smoke. Anyway, I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. What are some other best sellers?
The other one we got, of course, is the original beef sausage. This is a 4-pack. We sell it in 4-packs, and every once in a while we'll have a 12-pack option on special. This is the original beef recipe. It's all beef sausage and a beef casing, so it is 100% beef. These are we make them on really a daily basis. You can get these in the fully smoked link, what I'm showing you here. Online, you'll also have the option of buying the fresh rope. So when we serve this in the restaurants, it's the rope form. It's about 2.5 foot long piece of rope sausage. We now have that packaged online. It looks like a giant snake, and it's raw. And so people love that if they really want to bring the home authentic Texas barbecue, to their house, to what they've experienced probably with their grandfather 20 years ago. And then we've got this behemoth is the brisket. Oh, this is an 8-pound brisket. This is how our briskets come when they are shipped. And so this is cryovac. These are smoked on our oiler smokers. Somebody was asking what kind of smokers we have. We have oilers for rotational pits for the briskets. The restaurants have flat pits for our sausage and chickens and stuff like that. But we use the rotating oilers for all of our smoked things in the warehouse because it is USDA inspected. So USDA inspected, which is a big difference between a lot of barbecue places you'll find online selling, like on Goldbelly and stuff like that. They're not USDA inspected. Ours are, because we are in this plant facility. And then it's cryovac and sealed and frozen and shipped via dry ice.
So when you say it's smoked, but it's fully cooked, right? That one?
Yeah. Yep. It's fully cooked. You'll get customers that say, it's pink inside. That's the smoke ring. Same with chicken. Chicken will be pink when you open it up or cut it up. It's smoke ring. Everything is fully cooked except for, like I said, the raw sausage. And you'll know when you're buying a 2-pound thing of rope that it's raw. But this is fully cooked. You cut into it, and I don't have a half piece here with me, but you could see the smoke ring on it. If you're curious, the brisket, you see how it's shaped? This side from this direction over is called a flat. That's going to be your lean piece of the brisket. And it's going to have a little bit of fat on top. So if you bought the half and you wanted something more lean, you would get the flat. And then over here, this funky side, we call it the point or the moist. It's got the fat. That's where all the flavor is. So when you buy the whole brisket, you get both. Or online, you can do the flat or the point.
Well, so neat. I had no idea. I would just ordered a half and not know the difference. That's awesome.
There's a big difference.
Very cool. I love that it's cooked, because one of the intimidating things for me is cooking it. I am not a chef.
With this, this is a big one. So what I would say with this one, you could take the whole thing and either wrap it in pink butcher paper if you have access, or foil, throw it on your pit if you've got a barbecue pit going, or just throw it in your oven. All you need to do is bring it up to 165 for service. That's what we have to tell you for food safety reasons. You could slice it and dice it and eat it right now. But yeah, just wrap in foil and reheat it. And that's how we recommend all of our meats, except for the sausage. I would slice it up and mix it in a dish, or heat it up and just eat it in a wrap or bread or something like that.
Yeah. I'm already hungry. Okay, so in addition to meats, you guys also have like a whole line of spices and rubs and barbecue sauces and.
Yep. So we call it's Grandma's Recipe barbecue sauce. That's been around again for a very long time. I don't think it's been around since 1882. We started with barbecue sauce when the Bracewells bought it, so it goes back to Grandma Bracewell. We have the barbecue sauce. We also have a hot sauce, and then we have something that nobody else has. I don't have it here at my desk. What we do sell our seasonings. Like this is a prime rib seasoning. It's for Christmas. We sell an oak smoked black pepper, and then we have an oak smoked garlic salt and 2 other seasonings that are oak smoked. We actually take the peppercorns and the garlic and the salt, and we smoke those on our smokers before we send it back out to our co-packer to pack it for us. So those are actually literally post oak smoked on the same smokers that are smoking the briskets.
That is so neat. I think that sampler packet would look really good under a Christmas tree. I mean, that's
yeah.
all the things.
And so we have beef jerky, and we have jerky sticks and dried sausage rings as well that people buy for stocking stuffers all the time. Those, we can't keep those in stock. So every time I put them on stock, people buy 20 at a time, and it's gone. So
dried sausage.
It's so when this sausage is put on the rack, it's connected here. So we call it a ring. Well, we basically take this sausage and we dry until it's kind of like some sausage you'd have at a charcuterie board, where you can slice it and just eat it dry. People like it for hunting, but it's great for stocking stuffers.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Someone just asked, speaking of Christmas, do you offer holiday meals?
We do have holiday meals for our restaurant locations. We don't ship those because they have things like fresh made gravy. This year we have green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, rolls, and pecan pies are optional. Those are, again, for restaurant only pickup locations at each of the restaurants, and they are selling out super fast.
So we do have a few affiliates that are in the local area of your stores, so they could talk about that because it can be ordered for pickup. That's awesome. I wish you shipped them. It sounds delicious.
So we ship the turkeys and we ship turkey breasts, but we don't ship all the sides. And so that's the real big difference is that the turkeys and the turkey breasts are smoked and packaged. And then if you order the holiday meal, it's all the sides that our catering team is working fast and furiously to make for those. I mean, we're projecting like 300% more than we did last year. So it's a little bit busy on the holiday meal side today.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, everybody's saying I'm traveling to Texas. We need to travel to Texas. Awesome. All right. Well, so let's talk a little bit about the affiliate program, because I know that is an important part of this, of course. So we talk about the key to higher conversions. That's one of the questions that we get asked a lot in Insiders. How do I convert more? How do I make more in the affiliate program? And so, tip number 1 is solving problems. And we've gone through a dozen here already today, whether it's gift giving or, having meat that's right there ready. Like I said, I like the taste of brisket. I don't know how to cook it. So having it shipped directly to me is amazing. I would think for meal prep, I'm a keto girl, so keto, there's all kinds of opportunities here. And then, family meal planning, holiday gatherings, that brisket was massive. That would feed a crowd.
Yeah. So this, I think I mentioned this one's an 8-pound brisket. This is a larger brisket. They run 6 to 8 pounds. You can't really choose your weight because they're just being picked. We can't choose the cows. But the brisket, we recommend about a pound of meat per person if you're eating barbecue. If you're eating like a holiday meal and you wanted a turkey, I'd say half a pound because you got all the other sides and all the other stuff. But yeah, this will feed 15 people or 10 Texans, depending on what you got going on.
Amazing. And then you guys have gift giving too, right? So you have gift cards on the site, but then there's some other gifting type.
Yeah, so we have on the website we have the online gift cards. So we switched over to the Shopify platform. You can buy gift cards online and just email those directly to the user. And then we have a couple of gift sets. One is the Taste of Texas, which is half a brisket, some sausage, and some pork ribs. And so that's the Texas Trinity, and that's what we refer to as the Texas Trinity here in Central Texas because it contains the top 3, which are the pork ribs, the sausage, and the brisket. And then we also have a sausage sampler. So we have 6 flavors of sausage. That sampler pack comes with all 6 flavors. The number 2 flavor that I don't have a package of here is the Jalapeno Cheddar. That's a pork sausage with fresh jalapenos. And that's, again, that differentiates that sausage amongst the competitors because it is fresh jalapeno. It's probably my favorite flavor we have. And then we have garlic, we have Polish country, and then we have our 1882 recipe, which has a little bit more cayenne than the original beef. So it's a little spicier, but it's not none of our flavors are like blow your socks off, too spicy for grandma type stuff.
I was gonna say the jalapeno scale of 1 to 10. Where are we on the spice factor with the sausage?
Maybe a 2. I mean, it's not bad. Yeah,
Okay.
my 8-year-old can eat it, so it's totally fine.
So that's more the jalapeno flavor than the spice too, then,
Yeah.
right?
Again, seeds are removed and it's diced up, and you got cheese mixed in, so it really mellows the flavor.
Nice. All right. So I think Sarah's here. Someone said I might need to try one of the turkeys. We have an opportunity for that. Hang on. I need to speed up because we're halfway done and I have not gotten through my list at all. So the affiliate program, we're now runs solely on the ShareASale platform. So if Sarah can drop that link for us there so the affiliates who are not already in the program can join. It's a 7% commission with a 90-day, thank you, Sarah, with a 90-day tracking gap. And once you are in the program, if you do want to try, we have a couple options for the best sellers, the sausage slammers, which I think I specially requested that be one of them because they are amazing. Yep. The original beef rope sausage. And then we also have the surprise me option, which I think is super fun because a lot of our affiliates choose the surprise me option. I'm like, that's how you know you have a great product line when you can't narrow it down, right? They want to be surprised. So this month, November, yep, we're in November, we have a posting bonus going on, and Sarah can drop the details for that also, but you can earn a $20 posting bonus just for publishing new content on your blog and sharing on social. And of course, there's the affiliate component of that as well. And I think it's about just making holiday meal prep easier, but Sarah will drop the notes for that. And then we have a turkey challenge going on, which we did this as the brisket challenge a couple of months ago. But the turkey challenge going on right now where we're going to you guys are going to gift 2 of our affiliates. One is going to receive a whole turkey and one's going to receive a turkey breast. So this actually starts tomorrow, guys. So join the affiliate program today if you're not already. Get your links and all that kind of stuff set up. And then tomorrow, starting tomorrow for the next 6 days, the first affiliate who has 6 sales, so we spell turkey, has 6 letters, who has 6 sales will receive a whole turkey. And the second person who receives 6 sales is going to receive the smoked turkey breast. So we had so much fun with the brisket challenge. We only did one of those. And so thank you for letting us do 2 this time because it was so close. So close last time. We felt bad for the runner-up. So let me see. Insiders, do you guys have any questions for us? You can drop those below. I actually did do okay on my time. Look at that. Nick, is there anything that you can think of? Like if you really wanted every one of your affiliates to know something, to promote something, like the message you want to get out there, can you think of what you'd want them to know?
I mean, I think it comes down to the history of Southside and the authenticity that we have here with the brand being around since 1882 and being 3rd generation owned since 1968. I mean, we have been around for so long for a reason. This is Central Texas barbecue. And if you want Central Texas barbecue, this is where you're going to get it. We don't have the fancy side dishes and all the fun stuff that's coming out in the Texas Top Monthly. But we have, we are the place that started the hot guts. We have smoked brisket and we have the slammers. That's our fancy thing. It's something wrapped in bacon.
I love it. And everything's better wrapped in bacon.
Yeah.
All right. So Anna says, is the garlic sausage the only one with garlic in it? She has a mother-in-law allergic to garlic. Oh, bless her heart.
I'll have to double check on that. I'll ask the production manager because we have things labeled as spices and that could be garlic. I know garlic is an allergen. We do have the ingredients listed on all the products that contain spices, but I'll double check. I don't want to give the wrong answer because I know allergies are a big thing to pay attention to.
Yes, for sure. And then mention that Southside offers catering. What kind of events or where is this offered? I would imagine you could do some pretty big events there locally. We do.
We have several mobile pits that we do. We have a trailer-sized pit. We have little barbecue pits that we bring, and then we also do pickups. It all is Central Texas based within 100 miles of each location. And it depends. Right now, because of COVID, we are restricted down to what we can do. The catering team would have a better answer on that, but we do everything from, we've done 1,000 people events to, 10 people events. So it all depends on what you're looking for.
I could see pulling up like to a barbecue or to whatever and have your actual smoker out there.
Yeah.
Stand next to it. It smells so good.
Yeah, our trailer has an oiler barbecue rotational pit and 2 flat pits on it. I mean, it's massive.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Somebody getting married close to Austin, like I see. Kelly said, "How long does shipping take?" So, is there like a shipping calculator? It's fast, but are there certain days to order to make sure?
Well, so we do have shipping deadlines. We have those published on the website for the holidays in particular. If you order on a Thursday, it's probably not going to ship until Monday because it's a perishable item. It can't, hang out over the weekend. But other than that, it's as fast as it possibly can. We ship Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the bulk of things. If you are in a one-day zone, we can ship on a Thursday, but it depends on location and when they ordered. So we have switched over again with our distribution facilities. Shipping is a 2-day process. It's not a 3 or 4 day. We try to keep that window. If UPS cooperates, we'll say that. But we do take care of those orders that may arrive warm or something like that. We make sure we take care of the customers because we know it's not their fault, and we want to make sure they have the right experience.
Right. Well, and that is something to note, affiliates. Make sure you are telling your audience to order early because it's going to get crazy. The closer we get to the holidays, I think the crazier shipping's going to be. So.
Yeah. And I will say that, like, because this stuff ships frozen, you can keep it in your fridge for up to 60 days as long as the seal remains sealed, because it is fully smoked. It's basically a cured product. Or you can put it back in the freezer and then defrost it later on. So you can order now and serve it in 2022 if you wanted to, and it'd be perfectly fine.
That's great. Yeah, and I know there's some procrastinators out there. This is not the year to procrastinate. Not the year to put it off. Get it in your freezer so that you have it. All right, awesome. Well, thank you again so much for your time. This was absolutely perfect. Insiders, again, if you're watching this on the replay later and you have any questions, I can absolutely send them over. We still have questions. How long can you keep them in the freezer?
It'd be, I would say, up to a year. I mean, it depends on your freezer, making sure it's staying frozen and the seal is there up to a year. I mean, you could do longer, honestly, but food safety says up to a year.
Perfect. All right, awesome. All right, well, if they have any more questions, Nick, I will be in touch and let you know. Thank you again so much for this time and for being so generous with the affiliate program, with the product opportunities and the turkeys. I cannot wait to see who gets that turkey. So we will see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.